Before we go any further, let me tell you something most people don't realize until they're exhausted from searching and seeking for answers. The sign you've been waiting for has already shown up inside you. You are hearing this because you were meant to. Something in you already knew the direction. You just needed a moment of stillness to hear it. Once you understand this, you won't need a sign after this, because you will recognize the one that's been speaking within you. All the answers, guidance, and power come from our inner stillness, not external circumstances. Sometimes we get distracted and we start searching for the answers in external sources. We start looking to something or someone for the answers. But there has to be an awakening of self to know where to find the answers. Every truth that we seek is within us. And the truth is, nothing outside of me can give me what I refuse to recognize within myself. When we realize that, we stop searching, we stop running, and we become still. You've been trying to manifest, but your focus has been on the thing, not on the part of you that creates it. That's what happened to me when I started inner pondering. I was focused on the thing and not the part of me that creates it. We've been manifesting from the outside in instead of turning inward to the source of everything we're asking for. There's a saying that belief can destroy and belief can heal. And sometimes we don't trust something unless we can touch it or see it. It's like we need to see the possibility in someone else before we allow ourselves to believe it, to believe it's possible for us. Even when we feel the truth deep inside, we still doubt it because it hasn't shown up in front of us yet. I'm guilty of that on several occasions. When we awaken, we wake up to the fullness of life within. I say within because the truth is that we are life itself. When we experience joy, it comes from within. We feel from within. When we search and we seek, when we feel that there is something missing or we lack, the feeling of lack is there. We go searching, we go seeking, sometimes chasing, when all the answers are already within us. So instead, we look to other sources. Even in spirituality, we look to the practice when we should be the practice. We try to confirm before we truly affirm from within. We don't need a sign. Just look within without judgment. It's very important. Observing without judgment. You see, because the mind will create a thought, and then the same mind will judge it. It builds the story and then criticize the story it just created. For me, there was a time in my life when I had no support at all. It felt like the whole world had abandoned me. Sometimes life has to strip everything away, so we have nothing left to lean on, forcing us to follow only our own inner guiding light, only to look inward. It is the source of my clarity and the source of my confidence, my trust. If I keep searching outside myself, I will always feel lost. Because what I'm looking for lives in me, lives in you, not around us, not outside of us, not in someone else. And life will give us these experiences to deepen our consciousness. So many times I find myself detaching from the distraction, the noise, only to find myself sailing again and not drifting when we become present and still. Because everything you're looking for is already within you, within us. That inner stillness is the universe itself. Have you ever looked up into nothingness? I call it nothingness. The universe, in a more practical sense, when you look out, there's a stillness about it, right? There's a stillness. That inner stillness is the universe itself. Maybe you can relate to that. That stillness, when you look up, you see the stars. There's just a stillness. To wake up to the stillness and the sanctuary in us, the supreme within us, the universe within us, is to recognize that everything we seek is simply a return to our own truth, a return to presence. And so when that clicks, you stop asking for signs, not because you no longer need guidance, We need guidance. But because you finally realize the guidance was always you, me, and you. You are the truth you kept trying to find somewhere else. When you create from within. Yet still we look around to see others and what they are creating. But just look within. The answers are there. Everything you need, guidance. Look within. It was always you, and only you.